Okay, so I was asked to make a video how to span your game across triple screens without using Nvidia Surround sound. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. You will need two applications. One of them is going to be borderless gaming, and the second one is gonna be custom DSR tool. But I'll show you how to do it. Very easy, it's very straightforward. I'll leave all the links in the description below. But this will be how to set it up, and then how you can span your screen. And then I'll cut this video into sections just to show triple screens, it all working without Nvidia control panel. So if I open up, first off, what we're going to do, we're going to open up Nvidia control panel, and I will just show you that it is off currently at the moment. So there's nothing on there. To start off, what you're going to do, you're going to want to create a custom resolution. So manage 3D settings, and then you'll see DSR factors. So I always choose the first one. So just follow along and stop the video at any time if you need. So I press the first one, click on that, press apply, it should go black a little bit, flick, flick, flick. Mine will flick quite a few times because it's just choosing it. Bear with. There we go, right, it's done. So that's now set up on there. Just remember, do not go into display settings. So display settings, and you'll see resolution. Don't choose it, just leave it as is. We're not going to touch this, but I will put that on the side and we'll come back to it. So once the setting is then done, whatever one you choose, you're going to open up the DSR tool, which will look like this. And you will see your one setting that you chose here. Select it, edit your entry, and then depending on the resolution that you've got, you'll have to obviously figure this out because I'm not too sure. I've got three 2560s by 1440s, and obviously 2560 times by 3 is 7860, so 7680 by 1440, so that's 7680 spanned across, and then 1440p down. Then you choose OK, so it sets it there, and then you just press create. So you press create, it'll create the resolution, but again, we're not going to select it, okay? So it's now created 7680 by 1440 there, and you then close this off. Something to also bear in mind is anytime you update your drivers, you will then need to go back in and redo this as well. Once you reboot your computer, what you might notice is this DSR factors now shows off. Even though it shows off, if I go into this one, you'll see I've got 7680 by 1440. So it is there, but you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Next option is you're going to load up borderless gaming. So borderless gaming looks like this. This box here will only show you options that are loaded on the physical taskbar. So because I've already got some settings saved and I've got some games kind of preset here, what I'll do is I will show you Battlebit, how to do Battlebit. That's probably the quickest and easiest thing to do. So we're going to press play on Battlebit. So any game that I've managed to get this is Forza Motorsport, Euro Truck Sim, Bus Sim, Assetto Corsa. This all works the same. So we're going to load into the game whenever easy anti-cheats finish loading. And then once it's loaded, connecting to the master server. Sorry if this takes a bit of time. So, oh, that's the update. And then we're going to go in settings, video, change this to window. Have we got borderless? Exclusive, window, full screen window, maximum window, windowed. Okay, so we'll go Windows. So I'll apply it to a window mode here. And then what I'll do, once it's then saved to Windows, you can Alt F4 or quit. I literally just, can I Alt F4? Yes. So Alt F4 the game, quit the game. Just to do that. Actually, hang on, I've just made a quick mistake. I needed to add it in over here. So let me just load up. So once you've kind of loaded that over there, you're going to come over into this one. Whenever it's loaded, you'll see it pop up in a sec. So there we go, Battlebit. So we're just going to add Battlebit over. And then if I make that bigger, you might be able to see it better actually. There we go. So with Battlebit, even though the game is there and it now shows windowed, even though it's gone full screen, if I Alt F4 the game, it'll still have the game there. So what you can do is you go right click, untick full screen, right click, set window size. So it'll pop up with this message saying you'll not be prompted specific dimensions, just press yes. And then it'll come up with this option. It'll go kind of gray on the background. So you can read that if you want, but all you need to do is take your mouse over to how far you want it. So if you want it kind of here across, you can, and you just click at the top of the screen on there, drag, so it brings up that, drag it all the way over to as far as you want. So I'm gonna drag it all the way over to all the way down there, the bottom right corner, let go, go back to your main screen, double click on your mouse, done, and it goes back there, and that then sets the dimension for the game. So you literally drag the whole thing when it's kind of gone grey, and then these are extra options. So if you want to go in and say, I want it always on top, or I don't, so hide the Windows taskbar when I'm playing it. So there you go, so I'll select that and keep it there, okay? So now you load into Battlebit, and the only thing you've got to change is the resolution. So now I've got that open there, look. So load in, there we go. It's kind of spanned it already for me, which is quite nice if so. Oh no, oh hang on, it is doing something. See, it spanned the whole monitors across. So that one's put it kind of over there. So what I'll do is I'll go into settings, video, change 2560 to the resolution that I set, which I don't understand why it's, okay, whatever. And then for some reason it's all the way over here. Apply, there we go, done. So that's now set. I do need to change that because that should be 1440p as far as I know. Go press escape. And then if I just choose like a multiplayer quick match, for example, so it'll load in, and you can see it's kind of spanned across all three. This is the same setup for everything else. Sorry, this video's gone on a bit long, I do apologize. Baking the map. So now, my account, yep, click on that. I'll take default squad. Let's go on him, click deploy. By there, deploy, and there we go. Sorry, it's my wife as well. So you can kind of see Battlebit all the way around, and this is how it works in all games as well. So you can kind of watch more angles. You can set the alignment up, but that doesn't bother me, and obviously I've got different resolutions. So this monitor here is 165 hertz, this is 75, and this is 60, but it's spanning the whole thing at 165. So yeah, you can kind of run around in that aspect. Yeah, and that's kind of how you do it with that one. If I Alt F4 and I quit the game, it'll pop everything back, and it'll put my taskbar back at the bottom down here, and it'll just keep it there. Obviously you need to bear in mind this does need to be open to use it. The only exception is Forza Motorsport. For some reason I don't need to keep this tab open when loading it, but yeah, so that's how you span your displays. Hopefully that helps. And just to kind of reiterate, if I go back in, you'll be able to see that Nvidia Surround is not there. And now what I'll do is I'll show you the other ones. Forza Motorsport, on the other hand, when loading, so I don't have the borderless gaming open. Bear with. This loads over there, so all I do is I just drag the top over the top there, and I just make it full screen like this. So I make it full screen. That then just does load in profile. Yeah, sorry, got my son on the side as well. So we've got triple screen, you'll see in a sec. It's compiling shaders because I've reinstalled my graphics drivers. So, please, probably just fast forward this bit. Okay. Just bear with. Dun, 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 dun. Recompiling. There you go. As in, press play. Settings. Again, same thing. So I've got ultra graphics, custom, full screen off, 7680 by 1440. Battlebit was a bit different. Show frame rate. I've got graphics max unlocked, 150 resolution scale, ultra. And then if I go into race, because there is a separate section that I need to kind of point out, which is just the FOV. So let's just, oh, I don't care, that car will do. Circuit, accept. The only thing you need to change for Forza will be the field of view, but it's not a true triple screen. It's the only issue with the game, and I'll show you that in a second. So if I go start, because I haven't got my wheel on for you guys to show you. Boom, boom, boom. Can I use a control? So, as you can see, kind of pan like that. Right. So, at cockpit view, without the steering wheel, it is clipped off here. If I... Oh, hang on. Oh, it's that one. I'm trying to do this all with one hand, and I can't remember what the change view button is. What the hell is change view? I know, going off the racetrack. I don't even know what change view is. That's how much I don't use a wheel. Controller. Switch camera. Oh, that one. Okay. So switching camera. If I go on the outside of the car, look. So there we go. So I got the car. Still got all the graphics. It is kind of stretched ever so slightly. You know, 8K, still getting max graphics. If I lower the resolution scale from 150%, I will get like 100 FPS. If I go to the wheel cam, which some people do prefer, you do get more of an angle on the side. So you do get a lot more, as you can see, but you can see it's slightly stretched. It's not a true representation of triple screens. And then if I just keep it there and I swap into that one, see what I mean? It's not good, but I know some people who do prefer it just like that, which is okay. And for that, you need to go into settings. It's not accessibility, is it? No? Gameplay and HUD? It's been a while since I've touched on this. Yeah, gameplay and HUD. There we go. And you get the field of view here. So for example, driver view, I'm using max. Cockpit view, I've turned it up just a little bit. So you can measure with these a little bit. So if you kind of go up and down, you will see there is a bit of a difference. Same thing as the graphics, depending on your performance. If I lower that down to 100, so it's scale it at whatever that is. So I'll still max kind of graphics. Go into the game from here. Now I'm getting 100 FPS, you know, and it still looks fine. And that's how you can kind of use triple screens racing. But I use a wheel at that view because I have the wheel kind of here. but it's not a true reflection, but it's better than the single screen. And I hope that kind of helps with Forza Motorsport. If I show you what Euro Truck looks like. So with the same thing opened over here. Euro Truck will look massive across the board. For some reason it's like giant and stretched. The easy way to fix that is you click options, and I just change the outscaling resolution to 300. Flick and say, are you sure you want to do it? Change it back just for FPS, that's all. Press continue game. I do have a wheel and indicators, so I can indicate and all things like that. Yeah, sure. So, you know, I can indicators and window wipers all using USB, which is quite cool. Bear with. So it'll load in. Because there's no wheel detected, press drive. There might be an INI file that you might have to change, like to add 2 or something, but there you go. And then you've got triple screen. Why is drive with keyboard and mouse? There you go. So you can have triple screens, and obviously bearing in mind it's 150 odd FPS. Let me just stop there. Obviously you can change the seat. I do have all of this stuff off because I don't kind of need it. You can still move your mouse and look outside. You know, that's the triple screen effect. And obviously just bear in mind you do the resolution, for some reason it goes blank, but I do select my 7680 by 1440. I do select that one, it just goes blank, I just don't touch it again. Obviously you can change the scaling, but for some reason this doesn't have to go through. But you just got to make sure, again, you've unticked full screen and you've got it in borderless. And that's how you can then do trucking on triple screen. It's that one.